Namaste, I'm Shashi Gosai and welcome to the YouTube channel Simple Hinduism, which is dedicated to simplify the Hindu religion, culture, fasts and feasts. Now there's a very special date in the Hindu calendar called the Krishna Janamashtami. As mentioned many times before, Hinduism dates back more than 5,000 years. According to Hindu scriptures, there's only one absolute truth, the one absolute God called the Brahma. But deities were created in order for us to focus our attention while we are praying. Hindus believe in three facets of the God, and they are Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the protector, and Shiva, the destroyer. This is a cycle of life and all matter. Something has to be destroyed in order for a new creation to happen. Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe, reincarnates himself whenever there has to be a restoration of good over evil. Krishna ji is the 8th reincarnation of Lord Vishnu, and he was born in the year 3228 BC. He was born at a time when there was total chaos. There was loss of freedom, evil, killings, and his own life was under threat from his own maternal uncle, which was King Kansa. He was born on Ashtami, which is the 8th day of the month of Shravana, which usually falls August or beginning of September. When he learnt that the son of his sister Devki and Vasudev would be the cause of his death, he locked up his sister and brother-in-law and killed all their children as they were being born. Each of the children of Vasudeva and Devki met the same fate, which was death at the hands of King Kansa. As per the divine voice, Vasudeva carried Krishnaji on his head from Mathura to Vrindavan, which was a safe haven for the little boy. And that's where Nanda and Yashoda took care of him. There are so many stories of his mischief and heroism that are popular even today. And the day he was born is called Krishna Janamashtami. So how is this annual Hindu festival of Janamashtami celebrated? Well, let's have a look. Firstly, people will keep a fast, drinking only water and eating fruit. They sing devotional songs for the love of Krishna. They prepare and share special food. They visit Krishna or Vishnu temples that are specially decorated for the event. They keep a vigil throughout the night. And temples organize recitations of the Bhagavad Gita. The main puja and Arti is done at midnight. Fruits and sweets are first offered to Krishna and then distributed to all the visitors. At midnight, a little statue of Krishnaji is bathed, clothed and put in a cradle, after which the visitors break their fast and eat these sweets. Women draw tiny footprints leading into the house, which is a symbol that Krishnaji is coming into the house to bless the inhabitants. Other types of celebrations include dance dramas called Ras Leela, which actually means a play of delight, which are performed by amateur actors. Youngsters would get involved in preparing skits, and through dance drama, they would portray the chronicles of Krishnaji's life. This is expressed as solo or group dance dramas wherein Krishnaji related songs are sung accompanied by music, while actors and audience share and celebrate the performance by clapping hands to mark the beat. The childhood pranks of Krishna and love affairs of Radha and Krishna are particularly popular. These love stories are Hindu symbolisms for the longing and love of the human soul for the divine absolute, the Brahma. There are contemporary performance arts, for example, Bhakti Yoga in Assam, or the classical Manipuri dance, which portrays a love story of Radha and Krishna. Janamashtami in Mumbai is an amazing affair. It's called Dahi, Handi, which actually means an earthen pot of yogurt. And this arises from a legend of baby Krishna. According to this legend, Krishnaji would seek to steal milk products which were usually kept in earthen pots, for example, yogurt or butter. And he would try all types of tricks. And one of his famous ones was where he would have a pyramid of his friends and he would climb up to break this pot so he could get to the butter or buttermilk or yogurt or whatever was the milk product of the day in any particular house. This story is the theme of numerous beliefs in Hindu temples across India, as well as literature and dance dramas symbolizing the joyful innocence of children, that love and life's play is the manifestation of God. So this is a very popular story which depicts the joyfulness and innocence of children. So today during Janmashtami, pots are hung up high, for example, on third-story buildings. And you'll get teams of youths who will have a competition of who can get to the yogurt pot first, break it. And you'll get all the teams of people cheering them on. So it's such a joyous occasion, something that people will never forget for the rest of the year. And the people who take part, the boys, are called Govindas. So once the boy gets to the pot is broken and the contents spill out, which is called prasada. So these groups of boys who take part are called mandals or handis. It's a very popular affair where you can get all the celebrities and the television people covering the event. In 2014, there were 4,000 handis who took part in Janmashtami in Mumbai alone. Mathura, the city where Krishna ji was born, is beautifully lit up, and the celebration is in two parts. Firstly, there is the Jhulan Utsav. Here, the Krishna devotees place the Lord's idol on the swing called Jhulan in the courtyards of their house and in temples to mark his birth. In the morning, the ceremony of Abhishek takes place, where the idols are bathed in milk and honey and embellished with new clothes and ornaments. As a part of this tradition, all the temples in the region are adorned following a similar color scheme. The Krishna Janmashtami temple complex is the main collection of Hindu temples in the area where Krishna ji is believed to have been born. The sounds of the devotees' chants, the conches, the temple bells reverberate throughout the lanes of Mathura. Vrindavan, which is 15 kilometers away from Mathura, is where Lord Krishna grew up. There are over 4,000 temples there. And there's also a forest of Vrindavan where Krishna played around with the gopis and Radha and performed Ras Leela, which is a romantic dance. Celebrations in the town commence 10 days before the Lord's birth, and the entire town is lit up throughout this period, with temples being adorned and Ras Leela being performed everywhere. Dwarka was the kingdom of Lord Krishna ji after he left Mathura, and has become one of the Char Dhams or the pilgrimage sites for Hindus even today. Janmashtami is really celebrated with great vigor. So not only are there bhajans, but there's a dance drama called Ras Leela and Garba, which is a typical Gujarati dance where the whole community takes place. Gokul is a place where Vasudev brought the newborn child and left it under the guardianship of Nanda and Yashoda. Since he came after the midnight birth, the residents here celebrate Janmashtami a day after the rest of the country, and they call it Gokul Ashtami. The place is full of stories of Krishnaji's pranks when he was a child. Well, I hope you enjoy listening to a little bit of Hinduism. I will be bringing some more. Please do leave a comment on my YouTube channel, Simple Hinduism. There's more information on the website www.simplehinduism.com. This is Shashi Gosai in London, Simple Hinduism. Thank you.